Hello grade 3, how are you? Inshallah, in this video we will talk about plants. We will observe plants' life process like growth, nutrition and reproduction. And as we did in the class, we investigate and learn about different effects of light, air and temperature on plants' growth. Let's play some games to remember the different parts of the plant and its job. Okay, we should match the word with the part of the plant we see in the pictures. This is the root, exactly. This stem and leaves, flower and seed. Let's move to the next game, which will tell us about the function or the job of different part of the plant. Which part of the plant absorb water and nutrient from the soil and fix the plant in the soil? Absorb water and nutrient from the soil and fix the plant in the soil. It's the root. A place for photosynthesis process to happen. And we said photosynthesis photosynthesis is a process by which the plant make its own food. Place for photosynthesis to happen, which is making the plant food, it must be the leaf. Part of the plant that support the plant and transfer water to the upper parts. Support the plant and transfer water to the upper part. Stem. Give fruits and seeds. Flower. Producing baby plant. Seed. Now let's talk about the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process is the process by which the plant make its own food. We eat our food. We get our energy by eating food, like some plants or some animals and so on. But what about the plant? The plant, for making its own food, it make it through a process called photosynthesis, and the ingredients for the photosynthesis, or the things or the requirements that the plant need to make the photosynthesis process, are sunlight and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas that exists in the air, and the plant need it terribly for the photosynthesis process. And water. Water, carbon dioxide and sunlight mixed together in the photosynthesis process to give the plant sugar for its energy and oxygen, which the plant give it out for us to breathe. Okay, and by the way, you can watch the video, Mr. Beanock's video, for more clarification for that topic. So photosynthesis process is the process by which the plant make its own food, and for this process to happen, the plant needs sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. And as we said, photosynthesis is a Greek word. Photo means light and synthesis means mix together or keep things together, okay, or link things together. So it's linking for things together by using sunlight. Carbon dioxide and water link together by using the sunlight in the photosynthesis to give the plant sugar and oxygen. Let's answer some sheet about plants. Look at this picture of a plant. What are the names of the labeled parts? A is the flower, B is leaves, C is stem. We have to write those sentences here by the letters. D is the root. Remember that you should read all of the questions so carefully. On the picture above, draw a circle around where the plant takes in water. Which part the plant takes in water through? It's the root. That's why we have to circle the root. Okay, circle the root. Then move to question D. Draw arrow to show where the water go after the plant takes it up from the soil. Draw an arrow or arrows to show where the water go when the plant take it from the soil. It goes up. You have to draw arrows upward to the leaves and to the flower. In which part of the plant is food made? Remember that the process by which the plant makes its own food is called photosynthesis, and it happens in the leaf. Excellent. Question 2. June is asked to look after her friend Andrew's plant. Put a tick in the place in her room where you think June should put it to keep it healthy. We have in her fish tank, under her bed, on her window sill. We said it's on her window sill. So June should put the plant on her window sill because there is much sunlight, enough carbon dioxide for photosynthesis process to happen. After few weeks the plant is not looking very healthy. It has droppy leaves and soil is very dry. What has June forgotten to do to the plant? She forgotten to give it water. That's why it becomes droppy and the soil becomes very dry. Put a circle around 5 things below the plant need to grow and be healthy. 5 things in those the plant need to grow and be healthy. Concentrate on the numbers. When the question asks you to circle 5 things or to take 3 things, concentrate on the number. So the nutrient, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water and warmth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nutrient, carbon dioxide, sunlight, water, and warmth. Of course, the plant doesn't need ice cream or television or sandwiches. Okay, now let's move to another sheet. Let's first move to our investigation. Our investigation sheet. Okay. This is the answered investigation sheet or the model answer of our investigation sheet which we did in the class. Our investigation is about the effect of temperature, air and sunlight on plants' growth. When I asked you about your prediction, what you think? What will happen? You said, we think that in case of bright light, much air and warm temperature, plant will grow healthy, green and strong. Healthy, green and strong. The third step in our investigation is doing the experiment. The steps of our experiment is: get 4 styrofoam plates of the same size to make our test fair. 4 pieces of cotton of the same size to make our test fair. Do you remember, to make our test fair we have to keep all of different things the same but change only one variable, which we are going to know now. Place the cotton in the plates, 1 in each. Put the same number of seeds in each plate to make our test fair. Place the plates in different places: fridge, by the class, cupboard or box, and in the garden. And this is our only variable where there is different temperature, air and sunlight. Give them the same amount of water every day for 2 weeks. The fourth step in our investigation is the results. In the fridge, the conditions was really cold, no sunlight and no much air, so no growth. The plant didn't grow at all. In the cupboard or box, there wasn't much air, there was no sunlight, so the plant grew tall, yellow and weak. Tall, yellow and weak. By the class, it was sunny, warm and there is much air for the plant to grow. That's why the plant grew healthy and green. And in the garden it was the same like by the class. Let's move to the fifth and the last step in our investigation, which is the conclusion. The conclusion is what we understand from our experiment. In this time we are going to write the conclusion in a comparative way, using the comparative sentences. We are going to compare between two cases, the condition and the result. The condition which we gave to the plant and the result which we got. Like for example, the warmer the temperature, the healthier the plant. The warmer the temperature, when we put the plant in a warm temperature, the warmer the temperature, the healthier the plant. In case of sunlight, the more the sunlight or the brighter the sunlight, the more green healthy plant will grow. Okay, the brighter the sunlight, the healthier the plant or the greener the plant. About the air, the fresher the air, the healthier the plant. I'm comparing between two cases, the condition of the place and the result which we got from planting our plant in this place. That's why I'm using two comparative sentences. The fresher the air, the healthier the plant. The brighter the sunlight, the greener the plant. The warmer the temperature, the healthier the plant. That's what we got. We write our conclusion in comparative sentences using the warmer the temperature, the healthier the plant. The more the sunlight, the greener the plant. The fresher the air, the healthier the plant. Let's move to another sheet. Some of Callie's potted plants were lost when she moved house. 3 weeks later she found them all. The diagram shows what had happened to them. Plant X by a window where it had been given water every day. Plant Y sealed in a black box with adequate water, small amount of water, and forgotten for 3 weeks. Plant Z by the window where it had been forgotten for 3 weeks. Let's move to the questions. As plant X and Z has been beside the window, they both had requirements. Requirements mean needs for plant life available. What is that requirement for plant life? And as I said, requirement mean needs. The plant needs 5 things, as I told you: sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, warmth, and nutrients. Why had plant Y grow tall and turned yellow? It grew tall, weak, and turned yellow because there is no sunlight and the photosynthesis process doesn't complete to make the plant green and strong. What was missing for plant Z, which is needed to stay upright? Water. Super, great read. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video and you understand every small part in it. And if you didn't understand anything, feel free to come and ask. Thank you so much, and